What's up, guys? Iceman now. So, I pre-ordered the CERATOSAURUS on Amazon. I actually pre-ordered 2 of them. And they came in just a couple days ago. And I just now opened one up, alright? Look at this guy. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's pretty cool, I guess. Some I've noticed in the comment section of various videos regarding the Hammond collection claim that this is the best piece so far. I don't know. I mean, at first glance, doesn't it seem like the tail's just a little short? It should be a little longer. I hope they don't skip out on the tails. But nonetheless, I did notice someone mention how the feet on these are kind of, they're not like crazily oversized like what we might see with the Raptor or the Hammond Collection T-Rex. But yeah, check it out. It's pretty cool. Look at all the movement. Okay, so it doesn't move at the wrists, only the elbow. A little ball joint or whatever, and then a little pivot joint or something. Is that how you say it? I don't know. The knees bend, the ankle bend, and all that. But look at the color. Look at this guy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I could understand it. Yeah, I think here it is next to Claire. Okay. Pretty freaking massive. Look at the mouth, how it opens. And then the upper jaw. Look at that. It has a little joint on it too. Yeah, it looks really cool like that. I remember in Jurassic Park 3, when I saw that film, I was a teenager at that point, and it just didn't have the same, like, I was interested in other things from what I was when Jurassic Park came out and The Lost World. So I wasn't expecting much. I knew it wasn't directed by Spielberg. So it was the first Jurassic Park not directed by Spielberg, even though he was a part of the production. But as we know, when you have someone else directing it, it makes quite a difference. And that's what happened with Jurassic Park 3, where it was kind of dumb, you know? But looking back, I mean, I watched Fallen Kingdom halfway through, and because I have it on Blu-ray, I didn't go to the theaters to see it. I just thought it looked too stupid. I stopped watching it halfway through when they started going back to the mainland or whatever. Right after the Brachio dies, I was like, this is horrible, the movie. And really, looking back, I guess Jurassic Park 3 I find more enjoyable than that, which is pretty sad. But I actually do rewatch Jurassic Park 3 occasionally. Primarily because it's short, it's quick, it's kind of action-packed, and it has a few highlights. All right? One of which I think is the pterodactyl scenes in the aviary. Yeah, I think those are really exciting. And not to mention, in Jurassic Park 3, it was the last of the Jurassic Parks that used the Stan Winston models for like everything, because Stan Winston was still a part of it, right? Whereas then Jurassic World, many years later, they have like the old droopy-tailed Stegosaurus, and everything just looks a little different. It's not quite what they were in Jurassic Park 3, which is crazy because it's almost 15 years later, and the dinosaurs, in my opinion, don't look as good as they did in Jurassic Park 3. So at least Jurassic Park 3 had cool-looking dinosaurs. One of which was the Ceratosaurus, which had very, very short screen time. Wasn't it the case where, like, there were the piles of dinosaur dung, right? And the cell phone was in it or something that the Spinosaur shat out? So they're digging for the cell phone, and then the Ceratosaur comes up and like just looks at him, like sniffs, and then it just turns around and walks away. So I thought it was cool to see a new dinosaur in the Jurassic Park franchise, even though it really only had like 10 seconds of screen time, maybe even less. I don't know, how long was the screen time? But this one looks just like it, you know? In fact, does the box have Jurassic Park 3 on it? I have the box in the other room, unfortunately. But here it is. Just, you can have all sorts of standoffs. Like you can have, because these are in scale with each other, you know, compared to the, in the Jurassic Park franchise anyway, the Jurassic Park franchise scale. Yeah, look at the baryonyx next to it. And then one of my favorites really is the raptor. Even though it does have pretty large feet, you know. The feet on the raptor are just, they're pretty horrendous. But the plus side is it's pretty damn easy to stand. But I like the feel of it. It just feels kind of like dense plastic, kind of rubber. It reminds me of like old school toys. But I mean, this one is kind of hefty as well. Yeah, that's a nice thing about this Hammond line. I don't know why it feels like this baryonyx is a little heavier. But hopefully they're not starting to go cheap on these things. But what do you guys think about the Ceratosaurus? I think the skull looks really cool. Overall, this is I think this is a great model. The feet aren't oversized like crazy. Are they bigger than the baryonyx feet? They're about the same size as the baryonyx feet. Maybe slightly longer, just slightly longer. All right, just barely. And the dinosaur is about the same length. So, yeah, I guess maybe the baryonyx doesn't have oversized feet either. But I think this thing looks good. What do you guys think? I might make some stop motion with it. I'm not sure yet. Look at that. Cool looking dinosaur. Anyway, if you guys will like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the page if you want. Let me know what you think about the Hammond collection so far, and what items do you have by the Hammond collection. The Dilophosaurus was just recently announced and showcased at, was it San Diego Comic-Con or something? I made a video on it. And it looks pretty good. So I'm looking forward to having some more variety to this Hammond collection. Because really the Ceratosaurus, the Baryonyx, the Parasaurolophus, they're all kind of like the same size roughly, you know. So I'm looking for a little bit more variety here. And that Dilophosaurus will probably be like this long or something. I don't know. But that'll add to some variety. And what other dinosaurs do you guys want to see in the Hammond collection? You don't think they're going to make like a sauropod, do you? I feel like the legacy sauropods are good enough. And they're in scale with them, so I think they're good enough. And there's not a ton of articulation, but really the more articulation you put on them, the more seams there are. You know, so I almost like, I haven't gotten it in hand yet, the Hammond Collection T-Rex. But there are a few videos really criticizing it. And, you know, it's important not to just kiss their ass, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely want to get one. I'm going to get one as soon as I can when it's at market value somewhere. But it's important not to kiss their ass, because there's a fan video that I saw where he made the feet a little smaller for the Hammond T-Rex, and he did a few other modifications, like the hips really stick out, and it's really like narrow right here where the tail meets, then it gets fat again. It's just really unrealistic looking, but he like smoothed it all out and painted it a little better and put smaller feet on it, and it looks amazing. But yeah, I do intend to get that Hammond T-Rex when I can. Who knows when the heck that's going to be though. But yeah, if you guys would like this video, I'll talk to you later. Peace be with you.